Fine. Brothers and sisters, we come to the new lesson in which the main theme is that the noon of Musanna and noon of Jama Mudhakkar Salim gets dropped when they become Mudaf. That's all. It gets dropped when it becomes Mudaf. Okay, fine. Brothers and sisters, Kitabu Muhammadin. Brothers and sisters, it is kitabun. In order to make it mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, I have to say kitabu Muhammadin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? What did I do when I made kitabun into mudaf? I dropped one tanween. Got the idea? Kitabu Muhammadin. Instead of kitabun, I said kitabu Muhammadin. Now I will say kitabani. And now make it into mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Then I have to, brothers and sisters, I have to drop this noon. And noon here and noon here also. So what will it become? Kitaba Muhammadin. That's all, brother. Kitaba Muhammadin. Is kitaba marfu, mansub, majroor? Marfu. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif. Huh? Okay. Here what will happen? Kitabai Muhammadin. Now, is it majroor, mansub? Both have the same sign, so it's mansub, and here we say kitabai Muhammadin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Fine. So in other words, if I have to change Muhammad into a pronoun, what do I do here? I say kitabuhu. Sahi? I say kitabuhu. And what will I say here? Kitabahu. What will I say? Kitabahu. Noon will be dropped. Huh? And if I have to make it mansub, then what will I say? Kitabaihi. What will I say, brothers and sisters? Huh? Kitabaihi. Are you with me? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Fine. So, brothers and sisters, when it is marfu, okay, let us write down here marfu. Kitaba. And plus hu. Can you do quickly? Kitabahu, kitabahuma, kitabahum, kitaba ha, kitabahuma, kitaba hunna, kitabaka, kitaba kuma, kitaba kum, kitaba ki, kitaba kuma, kitaba kunna. Now, no. What happens, brothers and sisters, that kitaba plus ya mutakallam. Hold your horses. See, the fatha is on ba. What is on alif? Sukun. So there is a sukun here. There is a sukun here. When this situation comes, brothers and sisters, then we cannot drop anything. We do little surgery. And what happens here? We give it a fatha. So how will you pronounce it now? Kitabaya. What will you say? Kitabaya. Are you with me, Sister Sukhaina? I will say Kitaba and then Ya. Now this is mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. This is ya mutakallim, which normally has a sukun but it got a fatha because before it came alif. When alif comes and are followed by ya mutakallim, then the ya mutakallim gets a fatha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, I tell you what happens here. Kita bai he. Now you know bai was actually bai ni. Are you with me? Kita bai ni. You drop the noon. Is this clear? This has to be digested first before we swallow anything else. Kita bai he. Noon was dropped. Why was it dropped? Because it became mudaf. When the musanna becomes mudaf, or jama muzakkar salim becomes mudaf, then their noons are dropped. Just like we say kitabun, tanween, and then we say kitabu, one dhamma was dropped in the singular. Okay, now we say kitabaihi. Ready, brothers and sisters? Kitabaihi, kitabaihima, kitabaihim, kitabaiha, kitabaihima, kitabayhinna, kitabaykika, kitabaykuma, kitabaykum, kitabayki, kitabaykuma, kitabaykunna. Now, again ya mutakallim came. Okay, ready? Kitabai plus ya mutakallim. No, there are two sukuns. So we give it a fatah here. Now we do idgham. What do you do? Kitabayya, mashallah. Kitabayya. What is kitabayya? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? What is kitabaya? Mudaf, mudaf. But this is marfu, because alif is the sign of marfu. And what is kitabayya? It could be mansub, it could be majrur. We will figure out in the sentence. But it became kitabayya. And then what will happen if you put na? Kitabana. Or it will become kitabayna. Are you with me? Kitabayna. Is it clear? Kitabayna and kitabana. Inshallah. Okay. This is the main thing, brothers and sisters, in this lesson. Plus there are many other things. We are going to do it, inshallah. Having explained you this, I'll move further, brother. Inshallah. But maybe there is one more thing that I must explain. Brother, you will read the key thoroughly today. And tomorrow you should be well prepared. Now, because inshallah we'll be repeating this tomorrow, so you will get better understanding by tomorrow. Today, too many things will come in front of you. Okay, brother? What is this? Kilahuma. What is the meaning of kilahuma? Both of them. Both of them. Kilahuma. Both of them. Fine, brother. Is it marfu? Yes. Why? Alif, mashallah. See? Now make it mansub. Kilay, kilayhima. What will you say? Kilayhima. Are you with me, brother? Kilayhima. Fine. Now make it muannas. What did I say? Kiltahuma. Are you with me? Is it marfu? What is the sign? Alif. Make it now mansub and majrur. Kiltayhima. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Kiltai hima. Now, brothers and sisters, huma as a damir came. What came after kila? Damir came. Damir came. So it is mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. It became mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Now instead of damir, we put a noun. Remember, it is mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So instead of damir, we put a noun, proper noun. So I say, what did I say now? Kila talibaini. Are you with me? Because remember, kila will only come as a mudaf. What will it come as a? Mudaf. Kila huma, huma is mudaf ilayhi. And kila talibaini is a mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? Or you will also say kilta talibataini. Are you with me? Kilta talibataini. Now remember, kila talibaini mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Now this kila, when the mudaf ilayhi is a proper noun, will not undergo change when it is mansub. Did it undergo change when it became mansub? Kilayhima. Are you with me, Sister Sukhaina? Kiltayhima. Did it undergo the change? Why? Because it was damir. Are you with me? Why? Because it was damir. This kila or kilta will not undergo any change when they are mansub or majroor. Inshallah, we will try to understand it. Now, again, this is the first time a new concept comes. As I have always told you before, brothers and sisters, that when the new concept comes, it takes a little time to sink in. As much as you can understand, because tomorrow we'll do the same thing again, and you will read the key, and inshallah you will become very, very strong. Things have to be remembered, inshallah. And there are lots of exercises, brothers and sisters. Now, I only showed you musanna. Now, maybe I should show you here mudarrisu Qur'ani. Translation, brother? Teacher of the Quran. Now I want to say teachers. Mudarrisu. Noon will be dropped. And then Quran will come. Qur'ani. Now make it mudarrisu into mansub and majrur. Mudarrisina. Are you with me? So what will you say now here? Mudarrisi. Are you with me? Mudarrisi al-Qur'an. Inshallah you will read the key properly. Brothers and sisters, the key of book 3 is amazing. It's a beautiful tool to understand book 3 properly, inshallah, and you'll read it, inshallah. Now we start the lesson. Adarfu Tasiu. Al-Mudarris. Aina. What is it, brother and sister? Highlight. Whenever you see that ya, you highlight it. And I would also ask you, this is what I did, brothers and sisters. What is it? Kalama. Yeah. Are you with me? What is kalamaya? Mudaf. Mudaf ilayhi. Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of marfu? And in my notebook, when I was studying, I put a small noon here in a circle. Why did I put that? To remind me that there was a noon there which has been dropped. Now, you will also come up with some ideas how to make the understanding more strong. I thought if I say kalamaya and if I put a tiny noon there on top of the word with a circle, that tells me originally it was kalamani, and then with ya mutakallim, it became kalamaya. Are you with me, Sister Hafsa? Now I'm hinting you, brother and sister, if you like to do it, you do it. Okay? But if you do it, it will always remind you that is what has happened here. Something happened here. Aina kalamaya. So what is kalamaya? Mudaf. Mudaf ilayhi. Very good. But see how beautiful the dialogue is. I am amazed at this, way the Dr. Sahib presents us the new rules. Everything you will see has to be with musanna or jama mudhakkar salim. Noon being dropped. Aina kalamaya. Bi sautin alin. Explain me, brother. Bi sautin alin. In loud voice. Araitum. Did you see? What did you see? Kalamaya. Why kalamaya? If you remove ya mutakalam, what will you see? What will be the sentence? Araitum kalamaini. What will be? Kalamaini. Now put ya mutakalim. Kalamaya. Again, write a tiny noon there to remind you, brother and sister. Ya ikhwanu. Brother and sister, is it clear? Brother Hassan? Yes. The sentence is clear? Aina kalamaya. Translation? Where are my 2 pens? My 2 pens. Araitum, did you see my 2 pens? Okay? Because here kalamai is, what is kalamai? Mafulun bihi mansub wa huwa mudaf, and ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. And brother, what is the sign of its being mansub, kalamai? Ya. That is why it is mansub. Very good, brother. Ha huma zani. Here they are. Ha huma zani. We are going to understand this later on in the key, inshallah. How to say, here they are. Ha huma zani. Okay, brothers and sisters. Ya Ustad, they are here. Huma. What is huma, brothers and sisters? Mubtada. Mubtada. Tahta hakibatika. They are under your bag. Inshallah. What is tahta, brothers and sisters? Zarf. Shibu jumla khabar. MashaAllah. Always, if it is jumla ismiya, we got to find out the khabar and describe it. Tahta is a zarf, shibu jumla khabar. And what is hakibati? Mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Akka mudaf ilayhi. Hatu means give, brother. Dafatira kum. Hatu dafatira kum. Hatu, yes, fail amar. Dafatira is mafulun bihi wa huwa mudaf and kum mudaf. Ya ikhwan. Yusallimu li kullu wahidin minkum. Yusallimu li, brother. Everybody should give it to me. What they should give me? Daftarain. What is daftarain? Brother, look at this. Yusallimu. Where is the file? Sister Hafsa. Kullu wa huwa mudaf. And wahidin mudaf ilayh. Minkum jar majrur. Where is mafulun bihi? Daftaraini. Mansub. What is the sign of its being mansub? Ya. Liannahu musanna. Inshallah. So, every one of you. Everyone should give me minkum of you, brother. Every one of you should give me 2 notebooks. Daftara nahwi wa daftara sarfi. Brother, what is this? Daftaraini and daftara nahwi and daftara sarfi. What are they? I know it is badal. It is mudaf ilayh, but it is badal, because it refers to daftarain. That was excellent, Sister Hafsa, that it is a badal. MashaAllah. At-tullabu mubtada. Where is the khabar? Yusallimuna lahu dafatirahum. The students, they gave him their notebooks. Now, brother, look at it. How beautiful the sentences are. Because we are only understanding Musanna and we are understanding Jama Mudhakkar Salim coming as a mudaf. They are coming as a mudaf. Aina daftaraka ya Hisham. What is daftaraka? Mudaf ilayh. So what is remove ka? Aina daftarani. So again the noon was dropped. Put a tiny noon there to remind you that noon has been dropped here because the musanna came as a mudaf. MashaAllah. Sallamtuhuma laka amsi. See, laka. Sallamtuhuma laka. What is huma? Huma. Sallamtuhuma maf'ulun bihi. बड़ी देर करते हैं आप जवाब देने में. आपकी खामोशी मुझे परेशान करती है. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Your silence puzzles me. Sallamtuhuma. Huma is your maf'ulun bihi. Laka is jar majrur. Amsi is, what is amsi? Zarf. Fine. Now Mudaris is asking Majid. As-salamta li daftaraika. Brother? Salamta. Before salamtu, tu was filed. Now salamta, ta is filed. Did you give me your 2 notebooks, Ya Majid? So if you remove ka, what will be left? Daftarain. And put ka, daftaraika. Got the idea, brother? Daftaraika. Drop the noon, inshallah. You got the idea. Inni nasitu an atiya bihima. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ata yati. Be, to bring. I forgot to bring hima, 2 of them. I forgot. Nasitu, where is the maf'ulun bihi for nasitu? And atiya. Atiya. Masdar muawwal. Atiya. Why would you put ya there? Because nakis, verb, we make it mansub by putting a fatah. All these rules you will remember, inshallah. اذهب إلى المحجع في الفسحة وأتي بها, and bring them. Fushati means break, اذهب إلى المحجع, go to your dormitory in the break and bring them. Now look at wa'ati, brothers and sisters. What is wa'ati? Amar. Now, I had already explained you in detail, but I'll again explain you tomorrow, inshallah. How the special changes come in atayati. I will explain you tomorrow. But I'm sure I had explained you before also. Yeah. We'll do it tomorrow. Dafatiru man hadhihi ya harisu. Translation, brother? No, not two books. Dafatiru, plural. Whose notebooks are these? Ya O Haris. Okay. So, brother, Haza, what is the dual of Haza? Hazani. Hazani, daftara, ya. Okay, brother. What is Hazani? Mubtada. Is it marfu? Yes. Yeah. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif. And the khabar has to be marfu. So, what is khabar? Daftara. Alif is the sign of marfu. Now, remove ya mutakallam. Daftarani, and then you change, you drop the noon and you say daftara ya. Does it make sense now, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Hadani daftara ya. These are my two notebooks. Wahadani, again mubtada, daftara khabar hamidin. Very good. Ta'al Ya Hisham. Now we already got the understanding of Ta'al. Come. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. And then where is the file? Mustatir taqdiruhu anta. Ta'al ya Hisham. Khudh. Take. Take what? Daftaraika mafulun bihi. If you remove ka, what will happen? Khuz, daftaraini. And you put ka and you drop the noon. Daftaraika. Now, brothers and sisters, I think we did some duals in Mansub form. Hazani becomes Hazaini. Are you with me? Hazani becomes Hazaini. Hatani becomes Hataini. No, we haven't done the dual of Zalika. And we are going to do it here. Zalika will become Zanika. What will it become? Zanika. Zanika. Okay? That is your dual form of Zalik. And Tilka will become Tanika. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yeah. Now, because these are the new nouns that are coming in front, it will take us a little while to get hold of them, inshallah. Zanika, daftara, zamilika. The teacher is saying to Hisham, take your two books and those two books are for your colleague, okay? Analyze it, brother. Zanika, what is Zanika? Mubtada, marfu. The khabar? Daftara. Wa zamili? Mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka? Mudaf ilayhi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ya Mas'ud, aina akhawaka. Remove ka. Aina akhawani. Now bring ka. Aina akhawaka. Akhawaka is mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La yahdurani. See, hadara yahduru. Yahduru, yahdurani. La yahdurani mundu yawmaini. Translation, brother. They are not coming since last 2 days. Okay, brother. La yahdurani. What is yahdurani? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubutinun. Where is the file? Alif is your file, mashallah. And munzu, what is munzu? harf jar. Remember, brother, mundu is harf jar. Do not mix it with zarf. It's harf jar. Preposition. Mundu is preposition. Aw thalathatin. Okay, brothers and sisters. What is the answer? Kilahuma. Kilahuma maridun. Now, in here, there is a special rule of grammar. Let us try to understand. Because this lesson has a lot of small rules, brother. Kilahuma. What is kila? Mudaf. And huma? Mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Is kila marfu? Yes. What is the sign? Alif. So kila is your mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf and huma mudaf ilayhi. And where is the khabar? Maridun. Brother, we are talking about both of them are sick, but I do not say maridani. Kilahuma should have been maridani, but I say maridun. So what is the rule? That even though kilahuma means two, but we use it as a mufrad. Are you with me? Kilahuma means two. But we treat it as a single noun. That is why the khabar becomes singular. Are you with me, Hasan? It will be incorrect to say kilahuma maridani. And we can be tempted to say, because we say kilahuma two, the khabar should match mubtada, so it should be maridani. No. This is the rule, brother. Kilahuma, even though it represents two, but we treat it, how do we treat it? As singular. And the khabar is maridun. This is also a new rule. Everything is mentioned beautifully in the key. You got to read the key properly. Line by line, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, I will only take few more minutes. Madha bihima. Madha bihima means, what is the problem with them? When you go to the doctor will say, no, you only go to the doctor because you have a problem. You just don't go to the doctor and say, I have come to visit you and say, Assalamu alaikum. You have a reason to go to the doctor. What will doctor ask you? Madha bika. Or if you are a sister, he will ask you, Madha biki. What is the problem? Madha bihima. Brothers and sisters, inna has come. So kilahuma became kilayhima. What happened, Brother Hassan? Inna kilayhima. What happened? Kilahuma became kilayhuma. What did it become? Because of inna. Ismu inna mansub. So kilay is ismu inna mansub wa huwa mudaf and huma mudaf ilayhi. Kilayhima musabun bi ishalin shadid. Ishal, brother and sister, is diarrhea. They are both stricken with diarrhea, brother. What did I write down? Asaba. What kind of a verb is? Form 4. Make it into mudariya. What is it, brother and sister? Yusibun. Make it into ism file. Musibun. Musibatun comes from here. Are you with me? Make it into ism maf'ul. To be stricken with. To be stricken with. Will become. See, first I make ism file. Musibun. Then I make ism maf'ul. Sister Nasir, are you following, inshallah? Musa. Brothers and sisters, even if you get 50% of this, it's good enough. Because tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you will get 70%, 80%. And in about 1 week's time, you will understand fully. Inna kilayhima musabun is your khabar inna. Bi ishalin shadidin. Okay. Shafahuma Allahu. Shafahuma Allahu. What is shafa? Fi'al madi. Is it nakis? Yes. What kind of nakis is this? Yahi. See, Sister Hafsa? Shafa yashfi. Are you with me? Shafa yashfi. So shafa, and then make it into huma, and then Allahu. So what is your Allahu? Fa'il. What is huma? Maf'ulun bihi. Now when you join damir with the verb, it became shafa huma. I had a feeling that you will see the alif and you will say it is wawi, but it is ya'i. Inshallah. Shafahum Allahu. Inshallah. An-Nu'manu. Al-Jawwu Harun ya Ustad. I wish we can say that also. What shall we say to the Ustad? Al-Jawwu Baridun Jiddan ya Ustad. Okay, brother. Al-Jawwu Mubtada. Harun Khabar. Ya Harfun Nida. Ustad Munada. Brothers and sisters, we stop here. We'll continue tomorrow from here onwards, and I hope you will spare some time and read the key, because the key will give you thorough understanding. Very interesting lesson. Brothers and sisters, each lesson now that we are going to learn has got some very beautiful things. My favorite lessons are lesson number 12, lesson number 13, lesson number 14, and lesson number 15. These are my favorite lessons because you learn so many different things, beautiful things, and they all come in the Quran. And you will be able to appreciate and understand, inshallah. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka anta samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun.